Welcome to Pucked Up Hockey Moms, where the arenas are freezing, the group chats are unhinged, and the parenting, well, let's just say we're doing our best. I'm Amanda, hockey mom, chaos wrangler, and proud captain of the Bad Mom Squad.
And I'm Brittany, mom of three, two who play hockey, expert at juggling carpools, cold coffee, and the occasional emotional breakdown in the arena parking lot.
We're here to spill the tea on what it really means to raise hockey kids, from politics in the stands to mental health, bad calls, and everything in between. No filters, no fluff, just the truth. With a side of sarcasm.
And yeah, we're laughing through the madness, because if we didn't, we'd be crying into a damp mitt left in the trunk since last season.
So if you've ever screamed, "Move your feet," while secretly Googling the rules mid-game, you're our people.
This is Pucked Up Hockey Moms.
Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Pucked Up Hockey Moms. I'm your host, Amanda. Let's set the scene, shall we? You're in the car, your coffee cup is wobbling, one sock is missing, a stick bag is poking you in the back of your seat. You know those days where even starting your car feels like cardio? Yeah, that's me right now. Welcome to Carpool Therapy, where I'm both the patient and the therapist. No co-host today, no guest, and there is honestly no caffeine left. It's just me trying to remember who I am outside of the rink schedule and the Costco snack list. So if you've ever stared at your steering wheel wondering why you're so tired of doing things you used to love, this one's for you. We're talking burnout and emotional fatigue. It comes from those 5 a.m. alarms, gear bags, forgotten gloves, and stale coffee. I once used a hockey sock as a glove in the parking lot. For real. Don't ask. Our invisible workload encompasses not just rides, but logistics, emotions, reminders, group chats, and mental load. And damn, what a mental load those group chats can be. Like, for real. Sometimes those things go so far off the rails, you don't even know what the whole purpose was of the chat. And even recording feels heavy some days. I love this show, but there are days where plugging in the mic feels like climbing Mount Everest in a parka made of laundry. So if motivation were a hockey puck, mine's been wedged behind the net for like 4 months, and I'm waiting for a line change. And that's okay. It's okay to love your life and still feel worn thin by it. So listeners, anyone else feel this way lately? Because that's when the car becomes my confessional booth, my mobile think tank, my padded cell with cup holders. I mean, I've been living on my back. For those of you who haven't heard my backstory where a hysterectomy turned into some weird-ass venous pooling that now I can't remain upright for more than maybe an hour at a time, like in the car, max, and then I need a nap for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm a little on overload. So long drives suck. But that's where I'm at. And I live on my back, on the couch, because being flat is where it is. I would really love for someone to start joking about being on my back because my life is filled with humor. And I will laugh until I'm ashes. So please bring on the on your back jokes or any other laughter. But for real, even though I have many backbound days, I'm still responsible for driving my daughter to school a couple times a week. And those long drives turn into think time for me. I really think in only a couple places. Well, I mean, I think during the day because I'm a female and that's what we do. But if you're like me and you can't turn off your brain when you go to bed, that's where your best ideas come. That and driving, and possibly on the toilet. So I keep a notepad near me because I do come up with my best ideas. Or I turn on my notes and just randomly speak into it because I can't see at night and I can't read small text. But you do what you got to do. And when you're driving, you can't really jot down things while you're driving. That part's a pain in the butt. So that is why I always say to my friends, I remembered your birthday while I was driving. And then I stopped driving and I forgot everything I thought about while I was driving. I know I'm not alone here. Essentially, our carpool is a mobile mental health clinic. I swear half my personal growth happens between the rink and the Starbucks drive-thru. If you have ever thought these things mid-drive, you're not alone. Why am I so tired when I've done nothing but drive? Well, to be clear, you've done way more than just drive. I would like you to say to a non-hockey parent all the things you've done in a day and then what you do in a week. And take a look at their face when they look at you like you're a freaking crazy person and they wonder how the hell you got that done. And then be proud of yourself because you got that shit done. You're like a superhero. Hockey moms can rule the world. When's the last time I did something just for me? Well, I think using the washroom and feeding yourself and maybe having a shower are probably about the only things that we do for ourselves in a day. So we need to do more than that. Would my family survive if I disappeared for a spa weekend? Well, they will, but will they ever not make you feel guilty, or will you not make you feel guilty for it? And can you afford it because hockey is killing your wallet? That's one you need to decide for yourself, and I can't really do for you. All right, Wade. Hydrate, stretch, and for the love of Zambonis, wash your hair. Let's get our shit together out there. Yeah, sorry. I needed some coach speak because I was feeling a little bit too down on this one. So I invite my listeners to DM or comment with their own carpool therapy revelations. Many moms message me saying that this show feels like their sanity stoplight chat. So thank you, and I appreciate it. The more I drive, the more I realize I've been idling in my own life. The engine's running, but I'm not moving anywhere just for me. I'd say until I had this health break, I was idling and I had no clue. My identity is like 100% connected to my children's hockey, and I was going nowhere fast. But now I'm kind of forced to slow down and take a break because I can't go anywhere fast and I can't do much about my life. So there's not much else to do but think deeper. I know that can be a little bit relatable to a lot of people out there. Even if you're going full speed, it's okay to take a pause. Somewhere between tournaments and team fundraisers, I stopped being Amanda and became Quentin and Delaney's mom. That's okay, but I still would like to be Amanda, right? Like, how many times have you introduced yourself as so-and-so's mom? Like, insert your player's name and then mom, because apparently nobody knows who we are unless we put our children's name first. And that's great. I've always wanted to be a mom. I've always wanted to be great for my children. As much as I, joke about them doing everything for me, I want to be a great mom. But we're still a person outside of being their mom. And you can't forget that. We have this like identity fog where our calendar becomes theirs. Our friend group revolves around the team. Our highs and lows mirror their wins and losses. And I used to know current events. Now I only know stick curves and concession stand prices, or where the closest like coffee shop or good restaurant or hotel is in relation to a rink. But when the rink lights turn off and you're left with quiet, who are you then? Do you ever remember when you sat in a parking lot longer than needed just because it was your quiet space? Yeah, you should be doing that more often. You can create a small ritual that's yours. Journaling in the car, playlist of non-hockey songs, 5-minute stretch before pickup. Maybe it's not motivation we're missing. Maybe it's just ourselves. And that's a far bigger comeback story than any game-winning goal. It's good to take a rest. Rest isn't quitting. It's like a line change. So take 5 minutes in the car with the music you actually like. Skip a team event when you're tapped out. And don't apologize. Try a podcast, mic, off record moment. Just talk for yourself. Oh, wait. That one's probably aimed at me. My bad. Quick self-care hack. Put your seat back, feet up, 2 deep breaths, free therapy. If you need me, I'll be laying flat in my car, pretending to meditate, but really hiding from humanity. I would love for you to post your pause moments with hashtag Carpool Therapy Club or tag my page. If you're feeling burned out or unmotivated or just invisible, you're not alone. This isn't just a hockey mom thing, it's a human thing. Thank you so much for listening and riding along in this craziness of exhaustion. If today's car rant turned therapy hit home, share it with another mom who needs to hear she's not failing, she's just tired. Seatbelts on, caffeine up, motivation will catch up eventually. Until then, welcome to the Carpool Therapy Club. Just remember, you need to give yourself grace. We tell our kids to give themselves grace. And if we're not modeling that we need to take care of ourselves and self-care is important to our children, then our children are never going to put themselves first either. And we're trying to create a world for our kids where they do better for themselves than we do for ourselves. But we still have to show them what it looks like to take care of ourselves. It's important. They're important, but we're important too. And we want them to see that we can take care of ourselves so that they can do better in the world. This may not be a super long episode, but I'm here for you, and I don't quit and I don't give up. And it may not be the best thing in the world all the time, but I will always pop in and make sure that I'm giving my all, even if I don't have major motivation. Because even though my kids have kind of been my identity, hockey has also become my identity. And hockey moms has kind of become my thing. I love hockey moms, and I love sharing with hockey moms. And I want you all to know that you're important. And hopefully, talking through this and how you're not alone in this will be shared with someone who really needs to hear it today. So if that's you, you're important. And take care of yourself. Because we can't be strong for our children if we don't take care of ourselves.
Thanks for joining us this week on Pucked Up Hockey Moms. We seriously appreciate you listening, laughing, and surviving the hockey mom life right alongside us.
Whether you're in the stands, stuck in carpool, or hiding in the rink bathroom for 5 minutes apiece, we see you and we're right there with you.
This episode was proudly brought to you by AAA Hockey Recruiting, your go-to for player development, showcases, and getting noticed at the next level.
Whether you're aiming for junior, prep, or NCAA, they've got the tools, the know-how, and the hookup. Check them out at AAAHockeyRecruiting.com and tell them the Bad Mom Squad sent you.
Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and stay a little bit pucked up.